So traders, the last few suckers that are going to be getting into this rally before I see a really big market movement on the downside. But mining stocks are getting a bit of a bid right now as well too. And what's going on with gold through there? Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, make sure you grab that free trading course, very first link in the description. If you need help right now, then make sure you grab that. So let's actually have a look at what's going on right now. So we'll start off with the good old Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is the strongest one out of the whole lot. This is just powering on up. I wouldn't be too quick rush into the Dow Jones, right? As you can see, right, we've had a very big move down and a very big move up, right? Right here is the wrong time to be looking to get into any market, because if you look at the market's probability, like the Dow Jones, yes, the Dow Jones has had a very big move up, but there is a massive probability, there's a very likelihood that we're going to start to see at least a bit of a pullback out of the Dow Jones. Now, what tends to happen is this, okay? The market goes up, and up. And what traders tend to do is this. As the market's going up, they think it's going to keep going up forever. So this is where the market goes. This is where people buy. Right? Buy the market. And because the market has gone up like that, does the market just keep going up and up like that? No. How does the market work? We go up for a while, then we inevitably get a pullback. So right now the Dow Jones is up here, and you may buy it here. It may go up tomorrow like this, but there's inevitably going to get what? A bit of a pullback out of the markets, and this is where most traders get it wrong because they wait for the market to go up, then they think it's going to keep going up, but then it pulls back against them, and then they go off like a little bumblebee and having a little chiffy chat. Oh, the market's rigged, the market's against you, so on and so forth. Like, no, all right. The best time to get into a position is after a pullback, right? So the market goes up, then we get a pullback, and then potentially we go to a bit of an upside to the Dow Jones, okay? So the Dow Jones is very, very sort of sideways movement through there. You can see we're right at this level of resistance, and we're still just above this trend line through here right now. So again, last few suckers, guys, that's what I see, last few suckers. And the same for the S&P 500. S&P 500, as you can see, on a short-term basis, we made a nice little stair step through here, came up, came down, had a small little up bar today. Really not much going on through there, small little up bar, but we're squeezing up into this triangle pattern. As you can see here, right, we've got this trend line coming down through here right now, and we're squeezing up. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see this type of action happening real soon, and then we start to see a bit of a movement on the downside, because the overall movement is still very down through here, and this is an overall strong move down, still a very weak pullback. So I'm expecting to see something like that real soon coming out of the markets through there. And the same thing for the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq out of all of them is the weakest one out of all of them. This is still squeezing up in this triangle pattern through here. Bit of a nothing day today. If I zoom into the charts, you can see here, bit of a nothing going on. Like a bit of a nothing really. Had a small little sideways movement, but really not much going on through there. And we are squeezing up. Once again, we are squeezing up into this triangle pattern through here. And so I definitely do see, once it does break this level, then we're going to see really big movement on the downside through there. Let's go have a look at the mining stocks right now. Look at the GDX, and we can see the GDX, very nice little update today. I actually expected a bit more of a pullback out of the mining stock, so I don't expect to see too much of an upward movement. If I bring up let's bring up this level through here, right? So if I bring up my moving averages through here, I would expect to see at least a bit of a pullback towards the moving averages. So I don't believe it's got enough legs to have a big move yet. It could, but what's probably likely to happen is that we're probably going to still sell something like this, and then maybe see something like that, and then we may see an upward move from there. So on the mining stocks, yeah, we've got a bit of an upward leg through here, but we probably need to at least get a bit of a pullback towards the moving average first before we see any upward movement. Same for the GDX as well too. You can see we've definitely got this is a short-term pullback, and then we've got an upward move. I believe if this is going to be any sort of significant move through here, then we possibly need, a bit of time here to wait for the moving average to catch up, and then wait for here. We haven't actually had enough pullback. We had us here, and that through there. So we haven't had enough pullback in the markets, and so I don't see too much of an upward movement coming out of the mining sector. Again, I could be wrong through there. And then also looking at the longer term charts, you can see we're right at that level of resistance as well too. So possibly I don't see a big follow through yet on the mining sector once again. And once again, what I'm waiting for is possibly waiting to see. We need to have a bit more resting here. Okay, so we need a bit more like something like this, and then wait for the moving average to catch up like that. And then maybe if we get a break above those highs through there, if we get that, then we could possibly, if we got something like that, which actually will be a trading opportunity for me, then we'll probably even have a move back up towards that $42 level if we can get something like that over the next, over the next couple of days, guys. If we get something like that, that'll be a beautiful, beautiful trading opportunity to see through there. So, in fact, I just gave you guys a really good setup from there, right? So, in a nutshell, let me just walk you through that once again. As you can see, we definitely have this strong area of resistance right now. What I would love to see is the market do something like this, come through here, okay? Then we see the moving average catching up. And then if we get something like that, and then what we want to see is we want to see some small volume. See how we want to see something like this, right? 1, 2, 3 like that, and then we want a nice good breakout bar like this, nice good strong breakout bar with a big volume increase. If we can get something like that, that'll be beautiful, absolutely be beautiful for a run back up to 42, and that with options equals really, really, really good to return. Anyway, so just watch out, just keep an eye out for potentially that forming anyway in the markets through there. Let's go have a look at gold right now as well too. Gold is having a very, very, very nice pullback, exactly what I expect to see. We are almost back down towards the 20 moving average, as you can see. All right, so we have the 20 moving average through there, and then also the 52 starting to trend up as well too. So I believe we have started to change the tune of this trend. As you can see, the change of the tune of the trend is this. We have strong move down and then a weak move up. Strong move down and then up. And now we're getting strong up. And now we're getting this very weak move down. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see this thing here. And then suddenly see gold start to break out. Which actually could be a trading opportunity on the GOD. Let's have a look at this here. So I'm doing this live on the spot. I just noticed this actually. So this actually could be a trading opportunity for me. So what would I want to see? Firstly, I would want to see this. I'd want to see the moving average keep trading up like this. Right? We may even start to do something like that. Right? Then maybe we start to do something like this, go sideways for a bit, and then maybe get a nice, good, strong breakout like that, possibly above the highs there. If we do get that, then there's actually a bit of resistance through there. Then we could quite possibly see a nice move back up towards, where's that next level of resistance through there? So, yeah, so that area through there on the GOD is definitely a strong area of resistance. But if we definitely get that breakthrough, the next area of resistance is up through there. So that could quite possibly be something going on through there. So that's what I'm looking at through there, guys, when it comes to the gold market as well too. So there we go, guys. Bit of a recap through there. The gold market is definitely starting to form a bit of volume like I expected to. Mining stocks are doing really well as well too. I wouldn't expect too much of the mining stocks, and I believe the stock market is getting those last few suckers in before they drop it on your rear end.